Hello, hello, hello. Biohack here with another live arena video. We're going to check our soul merchants. What do we got? Stultus, Skira, Bystaphus, Pythion. None of those. Actually, two of these we already have 6-star versions of. Cool. I think we just go ahead and jump into live arena battles. How long do we have till this live arena season resets? Does it say on here? 1 week and 1 day. Okay. Currently ranked 26 in the leaderboards. That's pretty good. It's kind of rare that I would still be ranked this high after 24 hours. I have the feeling... Well, I was thinking about this. I'm like, you know what? I actually think my win rate is significantly higher than it was before. We've got it up to 64%, so it's been going up over time. And I think last season it was like 56. So honestly, I actually do think we have a higher win rate, and I think that might be... well, I'm not sure. I'm like not sure if it's easier to maintain higher ranking because there's fewer people doing arena, or whether it's because I'm just doing better. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, actually, I was gonna check regular. Okay, so we're ranked 30. What's up, Crossout? Any shot of passing Mike? Nope, we got quite a ways to go. Damn. Interesting. Okay, cool. Let's jump into it. How am I doing? I'm doing well. Just, you know, chilling. Doing my live arena battles every day. And trying to get that win rate up. Just need a Death Dealer Relic, man. That'll make a huge difference. I'm curious what's going to happen with this rework to instant activation of poison and HP burn, too. I feel like that could be a little weird. I hope it's not like a major change. I want them to break Sulfurion. Okay, we got Rage. Do I know Rage? I know an SPA Rage. Is this an IPR Rage? No, this is NLB Rage. All right. Boss, you're not playing BDO? I haven't played BDO in like a year. Catering to the crying whales because the Brokies have options to face them? I mean, I wouldn't really consider Sulfurion like a free-to-play champion. What free-to-play? Like, that doesn't make any sense. What's the reworked instant activation? I don't know. They just said something about like making buffs come into play, but I don't know what that means exactly. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I'm not free to play, but I got Sulfurion 3 Voids on his first progressive, not even at Mercy. Nice. I got my Sulfurion. I wasn't even going for Sulfurion. He was an accident for me. And I honestly, I mean, I liked him and I used him in like Hydra and Ice Golem and stuff, but I didn't use him in PvP for like a couple of years after I got him. The thing about Sulfurion is he really, really needs at least a 5, if not a 6-star blessing. And if you don't have one, you're kind of at a huge disadvantage. Let's see. How do I want to play this? I'm leaning towards... Yeah, I'm leaning towards banning the Armons. And then he won't really have a good way to strip my Stone Skin if he doesn't ban Marichka. Which means I can get Lockout. Waiting 1 year to pull primals for our bias. Honestly, if you're a low spend or free to play player, chasing mythicals to be like your turn meter booster is a huge trap. There's a reason I use Kaja. It's because when you don't have lots of blessings or whatever, it's very hard to get much value out of your mythicals. Like I use Kaja and like Kaja because she's a champion I can use, despite the fact that I don't have. Nice. Get wrecked. Take my Sulfurion. I wonder if this is the same as IPR Rage. I'm gonna kind of guess because it used similar stuff. Although I didn't bring in Commodus. But I guess because I already picked Marichka, probably. We do some Siege content. What content is there to do in Siege? I don't know. I don't really. I was originally thinking I was going to get into Siege when it first came out, but nowadays I don't really care for Siege that much. Since here with a 6-star, our bias blessing and delusion is getting here. Yeah, if you have a 6-star blessing, then that's awesome. But the problem is with mythicals is the stats they are missing from Faction Guardians are baked into the extra stats they get from their blessings. Which means if you don't have a 6-star blessing, like our bias is way worse if you don't have a 6-star blessing as a speed lead, because she's missing 20 speed. Whereas even if you had like an arbiter, but you had the faction guardians maxed, at least you'd be getting the 10 speed from that, you know? It's also why the base stats on mythicals are misleading. People see the really high base stats on mythicals and are like, oh my god, 115 base. And it's like, yeah, but it's really not 115 base because it's missing faction guardians. So you're giving up 10 speed. So you can make up some of that by having, 115 base, and some of that by the fact that you get the 20 from the blessing. But then it's really closer to like 110 or 112, depending on whether you consider the set effect bonus. So yeah, I don't know. I honestly feel like mythicals are super strong, and they're really strong in the hands of Krakens, but they can be a little bit difficult to use if you're not a super big spender. What are your thoughts on the new glyphs and the power creep? The new glyphs are one of those things where it's like, it hurts me as a player who's played for a long time and therefore has all of my best gear with max glyphs, but it's probably good for the game because glyphs make it so hard for anyone to catch up, because there's like such a limited way to obtain them. So it is interesting. One thing I don't know if Plarium one thing that becomes more and more relevant with balancing is when you add things like any stat inflation that's like targeted stats creates like a bigger dichotomy in like the way different things are balanced. So for example, like if everyone is focused on attack stats at the expense of, or like if we're all glyphing our stats, right? Like attack-based champions all get more damage, but they don't get more survivability. And the survivable champions get more survivability, but not more damage. Not that the damage really matters for them. And so it just kind of like changes the whole dynamic of how different things go down. I think that's most relevant in the context of... Hold on, I'm just thinking about how I want to play this. Oh, man, that sucks. Although... Yeah, okay. I need to... Oh, nice, we can poly him. I need to put that Siroth back on my Kaja. But like other things matter too. For example, you get more value out of oh shit, I hope this doesn't completely fuck me. Well, he can't really swap forms or he'll die. You get more value out of accuracy stat than like resistance stat, for example. Are you quitting BDO? I mean, I quit BDO like months and months and months ago. NLB Rage is SPA Rage. Is it? Did it used to be IPR Rage? There's like 3 different rages. Can we see some Duchess action? I mean, I can't really. I'm not gonna pick Duchess unless I need to pick Duchess. Sorry, 1 second. Gotta text my mother-in-law. Oh, it's Warlock Bob. I think I want Marius against Bob. I know he likes to run like Harima, UDK, Galathir bullshit against me. Theria seems like the perfect game for you, not gonna lie. It's not the IPR one. Okay. Hold on. He might try an Ashnar me as well. I'm going to do this for now. What's up, Timothy? How do I want to play this? Don't want Mesmo. Testing literal tournaments already in beta, and in the future there'll be cash prize tournaments. Is it like raid style, or is it more like Genshin Impact style? All I know about it is that it's a gacha game. That's a interesting ban. Or interesting pick, rather. Let's see, how do I want to play this? I actually kind of fucked this up. I just realized I don't have enough ways to get through Stone Skin. So I'm either going to die to the Lazarius or the Empress. Oh, and I can't even control the... I can't even control anyone. Is that a sub? Hold on, let me go look that up. It's my dashboard. Let's see. How do I want to play this? I guess we'll just do this. I want to revive Mezzo. shoot. V Soto, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. You know what? Let's just... Oh, come on, dude. This game is so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. I'm so sick and tired of losing fights to just stupid RNG bullshit. My God. It's your type of game, Trust. Raid style, but better. Fucking trash game. Does it have all this fucking RNG mechanics that just make every single fight come down to bullshit? Because that's getting really fucking old. I should have probably used bombs. I should have just gone Nishak. Or I could have gone Plariums, but I was a little worried about an Ashenar pick. But maybe it would have been fine, honestly. Because I still could have popped the Stone Skin. Do I know this player? No. Okay. I think we can go Sylph Carnage. I think we can just ban that. Should be fine. It's a really fast Odin. It could be a problem. But I'm kind of guessing not, since it's it's 1-star blessing, and it's only a problem if it's both Stone Skin and Pinpoint and faster than my Marius would be if after a turn meter boost. So should be fine. I'm not even going to waste any of my abilities. I don't need to. That was a Searoth proc. Also fine. Okay. All right. Hey man, it's been a while. How are you? Finally, after 2 months, got Marius, a 6-star soul. I've got Soul Reap. Should I consider anything else? Just enjoy the Reaper. I personally think Soul Reap is the best blessing for Marius, at least if you're using him in Go First teams. With the rationale being that he's really good against Siegfried and Nice, which are both very meta, and the Soul Reap can basically proc after their passives keep them alive and kill them again. So like you'll go a lot of times I'll go up against a Nice, I'll kill it with the I'll open A3, A2, the Nice will die, he'll swap, or not die, but you know what I mean, activate his passive, swap forms, and then the Marius will A1, but he heals himself and makes him really tanky when he takes swarm, changes forms, so that the A1 doesn't actually kill him, but then the Life Harvest procs and kills him. And that happens a lot. So I'm a big fan of Life Harvest on Marius, at least if you're using him in Go First. If you're using him in Go Second, you could, consider other options like Polymorph or Lightning Cage. Or still keep Soul Reap. It's still good in Go Second. It's just those other ones are a lot more valuable when you're in a Go Second team than they are when you're in a Go First. Damn. Straight dodging. All right. Well, we got 4 out of the 5 in that set. What do you guys think is going to be in this Prism Shard event that we're getting in tomorrow? With the Magic champions. It's going to be a focus on Magic champions. I'm wondering if Armand's is going to be in there, and if he is, how many other champions might be in there. Oh, shit. That's scratchy. All right. Actually, do I want to open Marichka? I don't know if I do want to open Marichka. Shoot, I don't know. No, I will open Marichka. I'm going to open Marichka Armons. What's up, Nathan? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Armons and Rotos would be best. Wouldn't mind Cillian and the champs that empower He-Man. Okay, so we did go for the... I'm going to try this, see how it goes. He could ban the Rotos. He doesn't. Interesting. A lot of people with good accounts dodge you. I don't know. Have to ask them, I guess. Let's see. Who do I want to take out here? I think probably it's got to be Marius on 1. Wonder if he'll go for the block revive. Yeah, he does. Interesting. Okay. The hell? How'd he get another turn? Did I miss something? That was super weird. Shoot. I don't think Rotos is going to be able to kill him. Which means he's probably going to get a revive. I don't know how he got that extra turn there, though. That was super odd. Now we're gonna get locked by the freaking... Oh god, I fucking hate this guy, man. He's so hard. I think that's it. Should have banned the, if I had banned the Nice in that fight, I would have won. Because then I could have just got the Rotos proc off the Hegemon, killed the Marius, killed the Hegemon, and it would have been over. So that fight mostly just came down to bans, and I banned the wrong one. Especially with my Bolster Marichka on the team means that the Hegemon wouldn't have killed anyone anyway. Nice #1 Live Arena pick. He's the strongest champion in Live Arena. I think he beats Galathir. It's just like it's absolutely absurd how broken his kit was, or his kit is. Like, he would be incredibly overpowered if he didn't have unresistible crowd control on his A2, but they gave it to him anyway. You know what I mean? He would be ridiculously overpowered if his debuffs or if his block damage and his counterattack were not protected, but they gave it to him anyway. Like, they just gave him everything to be so incredibly overpowered. Like, yeah, he would be nuts if his kit didn't have a block revive in it, but they gave it to him anyway. Like, there's so many aspects to his kit. He would be incredibly strong if he didn't have revive, but they gave him to him anyway. Like, how do you give one champion block revive, counterattack and block damage that's unremovable, unresistible crowd control, crazy tankiness, healing? Like, they literally turned him into a one-man army. It's insane. It's like you have to try so much harder to beat the Nice player than the Nice player does to beat you. It's like they can be a brainless moron, pick one champion, and if you don't counter it perfectly, or you just get fucked by RNG and your counters don't proc because they have a wand or some other bullshit, you just lose. And it's like, really? That's an acceptable way to design the game? Congratulations, your wand procced polymorph, so you just get to auto win. And there's nothing I can do about it. There's no strategy I can employ. Nothing. I just lose now. That's what we're doing. It's infuriating. Is there any polymorph on this team? No. I can only beat Nice with Carnage, and even then it's not easy, or Liasu if you have him. Yeah, I mean, Marius is also pretty good against him in the right context, but obviously so many people open Marius, so they take Marius and Nice. And any champion, like, when they're on their own is, like, going to be fine. It's when you stack them with all the other bullshit that they get really hard. Like Nice plus Galathier plus Marichka plus Siegfried plus all the rest of it. Again, yep. So much fun. How should I play this? Nice. Kimidos, Gizmak, Lazarius built correctly with Stone Skin Pinpoint, Lightning Cage can just one-shot your team after transforming. So ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, Commodus and... I mean, those other champions are annoying, don't get me wrong, but the thing they have that makes them less problematic is... they don't have these passives that make them completely unkillable. Like, if a He-Man or a Lazaria, or not He-Man, sorry, Siegfried, a Gizmak, a Commodus, not Siegfried, a Gizmak, Lazarius, or Commodus, all can be easily countered by He-Man if you go first, right? He-Man will counter all of those by just popping them through Stone Skin. So... it's really like... what am I trying to say? It's... really the ones with the super strong passives. Like, Galathier, Siegfried, and Nice are all ridiculously overpowered precisely because of their passives. You take their passive away and they're like, whatever. Okay, we'll go here. Damn, Kaja, don't die. That sucks, because now Kaja's going to die. Which is a bit of a drag, but... yeah, we might still lose this. Damn. Unfortunately, I weak hit the Arbias. If he didn't weak hit the Arbias, it would have been a little better. Oh my god! I died to the fucking... reflect. That sucks. Karachi and Bio are live arena and BFFs. It's because we're ranked right next to each other in the ratings. So it just matches me against him like 50 times. Him and Jose 1279. I matched against those players like probably 30% of my live arena matches are just those two players. It's so dumb. So fucking dumb. And Karachi's just fucking impossible because of that hegemon. Let's see. I gotta get kind of weird. Every VOD I watch, I'm like, motherfucker again? Yeah. See how this goes. You build your Empress with accuracy. You're trying to avoid getting polymorphed. I build my Empress with a teeny bit of accuracy, like 300. Damn. Oh, I'm like, why can't I target it? I really hope that didn't lock my heal. I'm gonna be pissed if that locked my heal. God damn it, you boosted piece of shit. Of course, Armance pops off. Fuck me, dude. Oh, I fucking hate this guy so much. I hate fighting him. He's so fucking hard. And I just fight him every fucking day, over and over and over and over again. It's so frustrating. The worst part is we even, like, actually got the control and everything. Airgas just didn't hit hard enough to kill the, I wish I had another orc. I wish I had a... Well, he banned my nuker, yeah. I need another orc support. I don't know. You know what I need to use against him is Mesmel, actually. Probably. Well, no, that wouldn't have made a difference. I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm so sick and tired of fighting the same fucking guy every time. I honestly should probably not queue right now. Like, wait a minute before queuing again. Yay, so fun. Plarium, your game is so good. Everybody loves just fighting the same person over and over and over again. Matchmaking is definitely working. This is gonna be one of those fights that comes down to a ban again. He's gonna go nice our bias hegemon probably, and if I ban the let's see here. Okay, so I can go Rhodos. Is there anyone else? Yeah, I'm gonna I mean, I could go Duchess. And then he locks me. Could also go Mezimel. Problem is his Hegemon can actually kill the Mezimel. I don't have any other mythical nukers. Fuck it. Let's just do this. This just comes down to bans. If he bans the Rhodos and I ban the Nice, he'll win. Probably. If I ban the Hegemon and he bans the Kaja, he'll win. Okay. I should win this unless Kaja dies, which actually has been a problem. We'll see how this goes. I need to go put Kaja and Siroth. I should do that right after this, to be honest. Have you beaten him without going first pick the horse? Yeah, I beat him like probably like 20% of the time. Oh, fucking great. He landed the Does it even make sense to revive? I'm just gonna get locked. I should do this. I don't think he should have killed the Armon's there, actually. Okay, that's good. Might as well just do this now. So that way at least we can heal myself and start to burn off his nonsense. Okay, don't weak hit. Motherfucker, what did I tell you? What did I fracking tell you? Now we're gonna get locked. Harima not an option? I could maybe go Harima. Honestly, I haven't really thought about it. I don't really know how much helpful she would be. I guess if he goes Siegfried, or if he goes Hegemon, yeah. The problem is like, he's not dumb. He won't pick Hegemon. Like, if I just pick a bunch of shit to counter Hegemon, he won't pick Hegemon. Did he just not? Oh, I must have locked him with the Armons. That's cool. Does he know that those HP burns are just going to heal me? Wait, what? Is he still locked? Holy shit. That's nice. Hopefully this kills her. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Actually got to win. All right. How long have we been recording? 45 minutes? Okay, that's a pretty good video. Who did I give MVP to yesterday? I don't want to do the same champion, but I kind of want to give it to Rodos again because that was legit. Let's see. I'll give it to Wukong. All right, who did we use that was interesting today? You know what? I should give it... Well, we didn't... Let's see. Did we get any good fights where we picked Marichka? No. Wait, here we did. Yeah, we won against IPR Rage. I never show Marichka, my Marichka build. I'm not sure how happy I am with... Well, sometimes it pays off. Sometimes it pays off. I'm not sure if I want to keep this Marichka build, but I'll show... We'll give it to Marichka today. Because I actually used her quite a bit, even if most of the time I lost. Hold on, let me just pick up all this food. Okay. So, Marichka, the way I have her built is in bolster, like fast bolster. So she's 377 speed, 95,000 health. And the idea is that she can kind of be a turn meter booster if I want to run like a Kaja Marichka Sulfurion kind of strat. And then she comes in and fills the turn meter here. And that gets my champions like to take their turns, right? Or pushes my nukers ahead. So that's kind of why I ended up building her like this. I'm not sure if it's really working out because a lot of times I want to use her. It's against stuff that's where it's really like full on go second. So it could be better to go like with a high resistance build or even a feral bolster build with lightning cage might make more sense. Do I have any feral? Yeah, I do have some feral gear. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, some of this feral gear is not bad either. Like this guy, double roll speed, defense percent, resistance. That's not a bad Marichka piece. I don't know if you... Wait, you guys can't see that. Oh, you kind of can. Here you go. So maybe I should do that. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how I feel. Yeah. But anyway, that's how I've been using her. Mostly, obviously, she's there for her passive to protect the stone skin. Like, actually, it's this more than the revive. The revive is great, don't get me wrong. But most of the time, I'm bringing her in so that if it's, like, against a Sulfurion, usually that's what happens. It's either against a Sulfurion or someone who's going to go Marichka, Hegemon, like Shuzen against me, and I need that option of like basically stopping their Sulfurion or taking the Marichka from them or whatever. So yeah, I mostly rely on her for this passive more than the revive, although of course the revive is nice. So her main build is like not that important. Every once in a while it backfires because people will kill her first. But that's pretty rare. So I don't know. I might change your build in the future, but it's kind of working for now. I feel like it kind of doesn't matter that much. The bolster, I definitely want to keep her in because of Hegemon and other things where I can throw them in and I can use the bolster set to keep my other champs alive. Also, I feel like bolster is it's a really good idea to have a go second team built around bolster in the current meta. Obviously you can't just like pick that blindly, but because of champions like Nice or not Nice, Narcies and some of the other things. And, you know, there's nuance there, but it's pretty good against Marius teams a lot of times. So if they run like a bunch of supports that are all like speed, like Arbias, Shuzen, Galathier, Marius, and then like, I don't know, Hegemon or not Hegemon. Yeah, Hegemon, for example. You can like ban the Galathier and then just tank the other guys with a bunch of bolster and they have no revives and that kind of thing. So I like having some bolster options. So I have her and I have Duchess and I have, actually is Noelle in bolster? No, she's in Stoneskin. Necrit. Actually, one champion I've been thinking about maybe using some more is a bolster Wither with Duchess and Volcanos. Especially once I can get a 5-star soul for my Volcanos or a 6-star soul for my Volcanos. That might be an option. But anyway, that's a Marishka build. Hold on. I guess I didn't show you the rest of it. Do we have... I don't even have a relic on her. And I have her in Polymorph. I should... I don't know. Polymorph's probably fine. And then, like, resistance, defense tree, this kind of stuff. So, yep, that's a Marishka build. All right. That's going to be it. I'm going to do some more on the live stream. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.